Hello, adventurer. Welcome to the Arcane Ward, a library of stories and adventures of those who came before. Here we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this tale named Ashes to Embers. An exciting narrative of danger, adventure, and humor the likes of which you have never seen before. We thank you, and we hope you enjoy.
And we'll now jump into tonight's episode of Ashes to Embers. Previously on Ashes to Embers, we met our characters. Our first characters that we met were two individuals sitting up in the boughs of a tree, watching the inhabitants of the town of Barrent slowly meander their way through the town as Captain Lazar sang, a swashbuckling pirate and his trusted first mate looked down and contemplated who would be the best to join their crew. As they begin...
Lazar's song. Thank you very much.
Lazar's song. Sorry, I apologize.
Accepted.
As they were sitting up there, they noticed something floating down the river. A very large tortoise shell making its way up and down with the flow of the current. As the two individuals saw what was going on, they both jumped into actions, knowing that turtles are a very rare occurrence and tend to be very proficient in the arts of piracy and other amazing accomplishments. They jumped down into the river and proceeded to guide the turtle shell to the riverbank, where we met our third character, Min the Turtle, a wizard who had been part of the army before, but slowly was traveling his way to the town of Barrett to be able to meet with a master wizard, Miracle. During a brief interaction where both parties tended to converse in a rapid manner, then a very slow manner, then a rapid manner, then a very slow manner, they were able to come to the consensus of what Min was here for. When all of a sudden Miracle himself, an elderly turtle with a book of magic, appeared and began to give Min his very first lessons in wizardry. Concentration. There was a brief moments of impact and other wizardry learning when it was discovered that Miracle's form of teaching was very hands-on. After that, the two individuals made their way back to the tavern, where John and Mary were able to provide them with a supper, as Mary was very adamant that Captain Lazar sang, what was it? Song.
Yeah, like
Captain
you're singing
Lazar.
a song.
Captain Lazar's song looked a little pale and needed nourishment to be able to look better and be more healthy. After that, we met an individual walking down the road, Clayton Deadeye, a gunslinging sheriff of the next town over, investigating the disturbances of, grave robbers in the general area. He met with John, and a member of the clergy, and John directed him to the graveyard to slowly interact with the things there and investigate what was been going on. There we met Grave, a paladin with interesting armor that pulses with a black energy in time to a heartbeat, and a shield on his back that betrays his emotions. There they had a brief interaction where they went around the graveyard and discovered several interesting things. First of all, that the graves had been dug from the bottom out, not from the top down. And second, they discovered a single gold coin, worn smooth, and Grave was able to determine that this was from the hoard of a dragon. At that moment in time, we pan to our very final character, Virian Shelby, a blood hunter, and a very prestigious one at that, meeting up with a couple of long friends as he came out of retirement to take care of some family business. Traveling with Xander and several other blood hunters, making their way to the town. It was then that something was awry. The smell of sulfur filled the air, and the cathedral exploded in a fiery blast of arcane energy as black smoke began to fill the air. Beings of fire began to wreak havoc upon the town of Barretts. Our heroes jumped into action and began to put out fires and battle these foes. It was then that they were able to dispatch most of them that were outside of the black cloud of fire and ash that was burning at the center. However, there was still an entity in the midst of the fire and smoke, holding a long whip and a sword of electrical energy. And that is where we will pick up our episode. So everybody take 2 minutes, go find the shark. Run fast.
He's not gonna hide it in the trees. We'd expect that.
Are you sure?
No.
Is it a land shark?
No, it's for sure a land shark. I can see it from where I'm standing currently.
Wait, what? Is it up in the
There it
trees?
is.
Found it. It's right there.
Frick.
Freaking.
Dang
I
it.
think Levi got that first.
Levi for sure got that first.
But I was the first one to say it.
No, I said it before you did.
No,
He
I'm very
did.
certain he said it first.
Levi barely got it for you. All right, Levi, that's a D8 of inspiration for you.
Oh.
We
Well,
need to
no
go.
more
Now I
inspiration
also
cancel
feel
out.
cheated.
All right, go ahead and put your minis back. Sorry about that, you guys. I just hit the return to menu button, which was kind of dumb on me, but you know,
We all make mistakes.
everybody
Some of us
gets
worse
that
ones.
way. It's true.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Talk about it. Everybody gets that way.
I'm about to leave right now if that's where this is
No.
going.
Oh no.
Hey, give us a break. Nobody's perfect.
Don't you dare.
It's the climb, man.
You think my thread is hollow, I will leave and feel no remorse.
Buddy, it's just the climb, man.
All right.
That one's from the movie, in case I went over anybody's head. Thank you.
guys are
But
really
so
pushing
just to refresh, the last thing that happened is Miracle gave Min a spell scroll, then ran over and killed off one of the fire elementals. This guy is actually gone, along with this guy. The only things left are what is
Do 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 do.
But yeah, so it is Captain Lazar. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. And I can't see through this smoke.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Smoke is very,
Oh, that's pretty good.
smoke has
That
a lot of right
is-
angles.
A 22.
All right, with the 22, you are able to kind of like, as the wind kind of rushes in,
Whoa.
you are able to pierce
Pierce the veil.
through.
I remember where I left off last time. Was I on the bridge? I feel like I was on the bridge or something. I don't remember.
You were on the bridge.
Captain on the bridge.
Additionally, sadly, the Balrog that was added to the
Copyright
The-
man, the Balor.
Balrog.
sorry the Balor
Holy Rod?
yeah the baller that was added to the minis is currently not really working. So I'll have to
Wait.
make do.
So we're fighting a Balor? That sucks. We're gonna die.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So like, sorry.
Yeah, dude, you totally just spoiled the thing.
Well, as
Just gotta cut that part out.
easy. So as
I mean, he
Captain
said
was-
it in the recap too.
a figure of flame with a flaming whip in his left hand and a lightning sword in his right. Captain
a
Lazar,
barbarian with
as you
wings?
begin to kind of pierce into the fog and the smoke being like coming up from the inside, you are able to see what was inside. This entity
Gracious.
your nostril fills with the scent of sulfur and your heart skips a beat as you like lock eyes with this entity as it is towering over one of these werewolves that are in the center. As flying around it, you see several different fire entities additionally.
Dope.
Not dope.
I'm gonna run up here.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna pull a little cube out of my pocket, throw it on the ground, right in here, and I'm going to whisper to myself, as a giant tower just appears beneath all of them.
All
With
right.
that-
So I need
question.
dexterity saving throws for all of them.
Are you gonna do that to the werewolf, dude?
Gotta crack a few eggs to bake a cake.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Plus, as far as I'm aware, like,
Those are my eggs.
like
Your eggs are
Um,
I
gone.
see a
This one got
werewolf,
placed
I don't
under the
immediately
table.
think like, oh, that's my friend.
That's fair.
Addition,
This one got
however,
placed
you
under the
do.
table.
So if you do want to come look in, you are able to notice that there are like also several like downed clergymen on the inside of it that may or may not still be alive.
I doubt that.
Can I like? Is that a free action for me to like try and gauge if they're alive or not?
Sure, yeah. As you kind of look down, maybe one or two of the clergy are still breathing, and the werewolf that is downed at the very center is also still breathing.
All right, let me look in here.
Oh, that was trippy.
Okay, maybe I'll throw it kind of over in this region then, so that I can get not get them, but just kind of hit.
Those
I mean,
three. Ooh,
well-
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to grab him.
So currently, my fortress, as the scale stands, takes up about the whole table.
Oh yeah, I need to fix scale real quick. All right.
Does this mean we're gonna have to redo our minis or re-summon our minis, or is it
No, it should work now.
13 feet from here all the way to here?
Oh, I need to. No, yeah, I'll need to save it, and then you guys can. Boop.
Oh, there we
All
go.
See
Now
the
try it.
squares, and those look about right. Yeah, so I'll throw it.
We're still able to pick up all the other minis.
That's okay.
Okay.
I keep grabbing them when I go to point, but I'm gonna throw it right in this region here to get these three.
All right. Give me a moment. I'll place it real quick. What is the size of it? What are the dimensions?
think it was 20 by 20 by 30.
Alright.
That feels right.
$20 by 20 by 30. So that is the size of it right there. So where are you summoning it? So you could summon it right there, get these two. It would miss this one, but it would protect this guy right here and this guy right here.
I thought you had said that it was these ones in the middle that were hurt, so I was going to have it over a bit to hit this guy.
Sure, if you wanted to. So we're right there, hitting all three.
Yeah. And I need dexterity saving throws from all of them.
All right.
What's the DC here?
I think it's 16. Let me look it up.
Oh, good. I was like, why is everybody quiet?
DC 15.
All right. Okay. Two fire elementals. As it summons and crashes down, like it begins to summon up, it impacts these two, and you watch as both of them. This guy is kind of shunted out of the way for a moment, but you watch as he then turns and makes eye contact with you.
Yikes.
Oh, anyone who succeeded
Jinkies.
takes 34 damage. Anyone who fails takes 68 damage.
Okay. Both of the fire elementals failed. The big guy succeeded, and took the half damage.
Nice. Well done.
And then I'm gonna kind of stick my tongue out, blow a raspberry at him, and backflip off the building.
All right. Okay. All right. That will end your turn. Virian, 'tis your turn.
All right. I can't remember from last time, but was excellent, grabbed her. Does this guy hurt at all? Any of the werewolves?
If I remember correctly, there was this guy over here that was hurt. This one right
Like
here.
down?
Yeah, he was down. He was still breathing, unconscious.
Okay. That's 30 feet exactly. Wonderful. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to. Is it spare the dying? The cantrip?
Yeah, spare the dying.
I'm just going to stabilize him.
All right, you take your tip of your sword and you touch it to the chest of the werewolf. You watch as he kind of reverts back into his human form, and begins to breathe softly as you are able to stabilize him.
All right. And I'm going to turn to the one behind me, give him like a whistle, and give him the order to pull him back.
All right, sounds like a plan.
And do I still have my action, or did I use it?
Spare the dying you can use as a bonus action, so yeah, you still have your action.
Okay. Then I'm going to use that to dash. So. Cool. I'll be able to get right up next to Lazar.
As it comes up, I'm back. So the big hairy men are on our side then?
Yes, they are. I'd appreciate it if you didn't attack them.
I will try life. Or your life, we'll see.
All right, that ends your turn. It is now the Balor's. He is pretty pissed off. But he has.
I mean, I would be too if I just had a building dropped on me.
Yeah.
Technically, it came from under him.
I mean,
I'd be pretty-
6 of one, half
I'd be-
dozen the other.
I'd be pretty pissed about that too.
I don't
That's
think
fair.
it's very comfortable.
He just had a structural enema.
Lazar, you watch as
That's
he
real aggressive.
kind of reaches, like flies down, seems to reach into the building, grab something. In the process, you watch as his sword is now gone. But in his hand, you watch as he is clutching this massive ashen stone in his right hand. It is like huge, glowing and pulsing. As he
That's
kind of like-
Goodness.
and he kind of pushes, like with his massive body, he pushes your tower slightly over to make it down. He comes up, he looks down at you, and you watch as the whip unfurls and it is going to hit. It's going to roll to hit you.
Can I?
Disadvantage because of my plume of major distraction.
Sure.
Can I? For a rule of cool here, with my floating shield, somehow negate some of this damage that he's about to take.
We shall see. Lazar, does a dirty 20 hit?
Absolutely, it does.
All right.
That's rough, buddy.
That's what I needed to hear. Thank you.
Okay. You are going
got
to
you.
take 15 points of slashing and then 10 points of fire damage. And then I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
I'm down.
All right. Well, then you automatically fail as you are flung up into the air. And as you kind of reach the zenith, like kind of eye level with him and stuff, he's going to smirk and then disappears.
Bruh.
All right.
You what, mate?
That is going to end his turn. Min, 'tis your turn.
Can I real quick? Varian just screams "coward" as he disappears.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You call out "coward" as he disappears in a flash of arcane fire.
Well, that's a bit dramatic.
All right, Min, 'tis your turn.
Yeah. We're gonna go with an oldie but a goodie. We're gonna level 5 magic missiles on whichever one I can see.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna guess is this
you
dude up here.
also have that spell scroll that Miracle tossed to you.
I do, but I like to hoard books, so we'll set that aside for now.
All right.
You
So
have level
I don't need to roll
5.
for that.
You have level 5 spell slots at level 3.
I have a robe of stars.
He does. He has a magic item.
Yeah, that does make sense.
They said I could have magic items. I got magic items.
I was about to say something doesn't seem right about that.
So
Our
that is
wizard's
7
actually really a god.
How many
That's
people roll, right?
7d4 plus 7 on that guy.
Frick.
All right. He did not like that at all.
That is going to be. I can math here. 22 damage.
All right.
Dang.
As the magic missiles begin to, you watch as little holes begin to pockmark the fire elemental like Swiss cheese as it begins to reform, and it now kind of looks over at you with a very angry glare.
Disdain.
I'm gonna step a pinky toe into the river. Just.
Everything except your pinky toe will be scorched.
Worth it.
All right. Min, is there anything else?
I'm gonna make a snotty face at it and go.
All right. Antagonizing the fire. Brilliant. All right.
He
Grave.
just wants a hug.
Grave, 'tis now your turn.
All right.
You have to resummon your mini. I apologize.
No, gravity. Crap. Oh, crap.
Grab it. Yeah.
I like how Lazar is just floating in the air right now.
I know.
Oh, we gotta wait for it to get back to his turn, and then he can fall.
Actually, top of the round, he will fall.
Which is
That's
like
gonna suck. I'm just gonna guess now that that's gonna hurt a lot.
Unless
gonna-
someone is able to heal him in some way, and then I will let him use his reaction to try to save himself.
I'm going to try and catch him, honestly.
I mean, your turn already happened, though. I don't think you have a... Unless
Yeah.
that's a reaction.
I mean, you are right beneath me. So
Measure distance hold. What? Is this working differently than before?
Did you already use your reaction though? No, you used your bonus
don't think
action and you used your action, so you do have a reaction left.
yeah,
Is it
This
working?
right here is 30 feet right there. Oops. Do you want to go up there?
Yeah, so that's what I did last time. I want to do that. I mean, that's what I'm doing.
You're gonna need to turn gravity back on for him to do that.
You mean gravity off?
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, I do that as a move climb check, maybe? Or
Yeah,
strength?
go ahead and
Maybe
roll
what-
athletics or acrobatics.
Where did the character sheet? Oh, here we go. Bam. Man, I was just throwing that all over the place.
Happens.
That didn't even roll, but it landed on a 15. And my which one check?
Acrobatics or athletics.
18. Athletics, sir.
Okay, all right.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
easily are able to get up there. You are now face to face with this this fire beast that kind of
So I
looms
stand
over
up after I like stab into the wall with my shield, my sword, with my shield, my sword as I climb up, and I slash at its abdomen.
you. All right,
with
go.
my glimmering sword. Let's see, dice. Frickin' natural one. I
Oof.
can never get away from these.
Double check the actual dice whenever you get a 1.
It is. It showed up.
It's certainly a 1 on the desk too.
That's
Dang.
unfortunate.
I believe I cleaved through the chimney, sir, or something in the building.
As you swipe, you watch as you do a reverse-handed grip with your sword, begin to swing it backhand, and you accidentally catch it on the chimney directly behind you, and you go, and you are not able to hit. All right.
You want to give a penalty, like a sword stuck in the chimney, dropped it because it dinged.
Well, now you can only get it out if you're the rightful king of France.
I think it's punishment enough that you totally missed, so we'll leave it at that for.
Caleb
it just-
is a nice DM. He doesn't punish you for nat ones.
All right.
unless you
At
have a
not
core
always.
mechanic.
I can come up with one if that'll help. At least for my character, I can come up with something fun.
hey,
That's
Levi,
fair.
remember the first nat one that I rolled in your campaign all those years ago?
Is that when you shot someone's eye out?
Yeah. I shot Nathan's eye out, and then we replaced his eye with an emerald.
That's
Yeah, I
hilarious.
remember that.
It'd be pretty cool though, just walk around with an emerald eye.
All right.
It's actually a Displacer Beast's eye. I thought
Grave.
it would be
That
Yes.
ends your turn.
Yes, it does.
With that, this fire elemental's gonna look at you and is gonna be like, I'm less pissed off at you, I'm much more pissed off at
There's a
Attack
Knock me over, man. Come on.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. Grave, you can go ahead and roll to hit.
There you go.
Well, that's not much better. It's wait, it says 1. I rolled a 4 though. That's not even.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it again. It didn't show up on my thing.
Well, reset. Oh, that's not that bad. +5. Well, it's 2. Dun dun. I roll a 7.
It still didn't show up on mine,
Did it?
on
Oh.
my
Is
screen.
it-
So
Is the
My-
issue being in the campaign? Is that where the issue with the dice is?
No.
No, it's the whole. I mean, people on the Discord were all talking about it.
Did that one show up? Because that's a
It-
real sad waste of a nat 20.
yeah, that is a real sad waste of a nat 20.
What? There's a nat 20? Sure.
No, I
Min rolled a natural 20.
feels bad.
Where's my hand? Oh, there it is. Come back. Yeah, I rolled a 7. My hand is still stinging from hitting the chimney.
Unfortunate. All right. Well, this one flies up to Min and is going to make 2 attacks against you.
It can try.
All right. That is going to be a 21 to hit. Min?
That probably hits me.
Oh, I thought you said you was gonna try and hit me twice.
Yes.
Bro
The
was flabbergasted.
first one is a 21 to hit.
I will use my reaction and cast shield.
All right. With that, you watch as the first one off of arcane energy. You watch as it roars again and goes in with the second claw attack, and you watch as it whiffs over your head, stumbles a little bit, and singes itself in the water. It rolled a
No.
natural 1. So,
Feels bad, man.
all
Not
right.
bad, man.
Okay. This guy is going to fly up to you, Grave. Oops. I got it. Easy. Make 2 attacks against you real quick. Another natural 1. Are you kidding me? And now, okay. 23 to hit.
23 can hit.
Man, just no in between, is there?
Yeah.
All right. You are going to take 13 points of fire damage as this fire elemental reaches out and places its hand on your chest plate as you watch as it begins to glow red hot and begin to burn you.
How much damage?
13 points of fire.
That's a lot of damage. Is that really how much HP I have? That's so...
Yeah, I feel
Dang,
that.
going back 1 level, man. Alrighty. Ouch.
All right. Finally, this guy is going to fly directly down to this werewolf and take 2 attacks.
Wolf, where?
Werewolf. Oh, okay. And both of those are going to hit. Virian, as you're looking like around at this this werewolf you told to retreat and get back to safety,
Thank you.
you watch as he is impacted with 2 fiery flames and he goes down.
Oh. I love it when my men don't follow warriors.
You know what really burns my hide?
It was-
Name about this high.
It was so.
Fire?
It is not
I would assume
his
it's fire.
turn. So he didn't have a turn to try to retreat yet, period.
Sure.
All right.
Whatever they say. Excuses,
Okay.
excuses.
All right. Now, Edward, 'tis your turn.
Edward. Go, Edward, go, Edward, go. Go,
Can anybody
Edward,
hear him?
go. Nope.
Trevor, we
I
cannot
cannot.
hear you.
Hello?
There we go.
Ah,
We hear him.
there he is. There's noises.
Alright. Let's see. I don't
Your
think
captain's
I have
falling to his death,
clear
in case
line of
that's
sight.
pertinent.
Your
I
captain-
will say I had a thought about that. There is something I could do, but honestly, it would just kind of probably do more damage in the end.
Are we gonna cast Gust?
No, I was gonna cast Levitate, but that raises him an extra 20 feet.
So just delaying it.
It raises him an extra 20 feet and holds him there. So we'd have a little bit more time to think about it, but then he'd have 20 extra feet on the fall.
That's great.
I have a question. A mechanics question.
Yeah, what is your
You're
question?
a mechanical engineering major. You should know
You're
all
gonna
about mechanics.
Oil in it.
This is regarding magic mechanics. I know literal mechanics.
Well, lubrication is still key.
How large can I make a mage hand?
I believe there is specifications on how much it can carry. I believe it's 5 pounds at most.
Did you
That
want
looks
that?
like
I'm
that looks
pretty
like more of a
sure.
direct line of sight.
10 pounds.
Have you seen the
pretty
new
sure,
D&D movie?
Yeah, that's like
No.
Dude,
yeah, probably.
D&D movie, great. That was great.
Oh,
It
I have
really
not
was.
seen it.
But they had a battle with two
mage hands, dude. It was so cool.
Okay.
No,
Don't
not
say it
mage
anymore.
hands.
Don't say it anymore because Caleb's
It
gonna
was-
watch it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
I'm
haven't
just
seen it
saying.
either.
I'm just saying.
What's the but yeah.
Alright.
So you can make your mage hand as big as you want. However,
But it can
does-
only hold 10 pounds.
exactly.
How
But
much
what
do these
about-
fire elementals weigh?
But in Vox Machina, the mage's hand can carry everybody.
Aha!
That's
not
Big
mage hand.
B's hand. That's Big B's hand. That's a very different.
And Big E's hand is what they used in the movie, not mage hand.
Yeah, whatever.
By the way, 25 to hit.
All right. Yeah. That. What are you hitting?
I'm hitting this guy. Ooh,
This one.
that one. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
All right. Let's see if we can get a good roll here.
Is that a map? That's cool.
It is. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Get back over here.
Now we're using a second level Chaos Bolt, so there is a possibility that this thing just jumps into
Look behind
another
the DM
creature.
shield.
So long as it doesn't jump into me, I don't want random things jumping into my person.
Okay. It does not do the jumping.
It's a
All
part
right.
of the map.
Let me.
Very, very intriguing. It's just that big.
Oh yeah, it was always that big. We're just really huge. I'll block that with my character sheet so I don't see it.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. That's what she said.
All right.
Okay.
How much damage?
So that'll be a total of. Crap, this is glitched. Hold on. I gotta actually count them. Looks like 15 force damage.
15 force damage. All right. That was the first time that one was hit, but it did not like that. Not one bit.
Oh, I have way more HP. Cool. I'm gonna go fix that. This
All
character
right.
sheet in this game right now is my old one. Wait.
Anything else, Edward?
Nah, I think that's it.
All right. Well, maybe if my players came and sat back down at the table, we'd be able to, progress to. There we go. Oh, would you look at that? They came back.
Wow, look at you.
We never left. What are you talking about?
Gobbledygoo.
No. All right,
Little cover.
Clayton, 'tis your turn.
These fire bastards. We're gonna get rid of them real quick.
So anyway, I just started blasting.
Started blast.
First off, hold up. So there's this one. I didn't mean to grab him. How does he look?
He looks like he's about to get flanked.
He looks
Kind of small.
Yeah, he looks a little bit smaller. Probably not like a little bit more than half.
I mean, he looks extremely flankable too.
He looks ashy instead of bloody.
Oh, that's 60 feet.
I thought that was a good pun. But
So, like, if I moved over here, it would be 60 feet to shoot him
The
right here.
party doesn't
Yes.
get your puns.
Oh, frick.
yeah.
It just wasn't punny.
Mm,
It just wasn't quite as good as elevated.
Hey,
Who's that?
I'm gonna move right here, and I'm going to fire upon this guy, I guess. And you don't do, I can't remember, Caleb, you don't do the whole advantage or flanking or anything like that.
No, I do, but you are currently not in the flanking is only for melee, and flanking only works if you are in the opposite, square.
Okay, cool. Alright, not a problem. I will still attack him, and so... Let's see how this dice rolling works. So we rolled 26.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
We've got 19 damage.
All right.
And then for the second attack, we've got bummer. That one doesn't do anything.
Misses.
Yep.
That is a misfire on your
Yep,
gun.
that's a misfire. Yep.
So you will have to spend an action to repair it. All right, that will end your turn. Up at the top of the round, Captain Lazar is going to fall 30 feet. To right there. And then at that moment, Captain Lazar, it is your turn. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
4.
That is a fail. Captain Lazar is currently at 1 failed death save. If he hits the ground, that is additional 2 failed death saves, and he dies.
Why? Almost every match. This is a problem. Almost every time. Yeah.
I'll try to save you, buddy.
All right, 'tis Virion.
Okay. I'm going to get right underneath Varian. Or not Varian, jeez. Lazar. If the freaking guy will. There we go. I'm going to get right underneath him, and I'm going to, I guess, hold my action to try and catch him.
What I will do is go ahead and roll me an athletics check real quick. The DC to catch him without any damage, and you will take the damage instead of him. The DC to catch him with 0 damage to Lazar is 15. If you succeed by more than 20, the damage dealt to you will be halved.
Okay, so it's an acrobatics check.
Athletics.
Wait, if he exceeds by more than 20, so if he gets a 36?
No, sorry. If he exceeds 20. So if the DC is 15, and then if he exceeds 20, then the damage done to him is 20.
Freaky.
You do
Dice, man.
You do have advantage on this because I said so.
Oh, well, okay. I'll take your pity, thank you. That's even worse. Oh my gosh, man. These dice suck so much. Well, then that would be 9.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and then a 2.
Okay. Lazar, you are going to fail 1 death saving throw from the impact. Virian, you are going to take 21 points of bludgeoning damage as Captain Lazar impacts you.
Cool. I still have 5 points of health.
You are so lucky. And you both fall prone into the river. Sploosh. But
Cool.
like, Lazar is like on the bank, kind of. So his face isn't in the river quite yet. All right.
I don't breathe anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Min.
Is this still technically my turn?
That was your action to try to catch him.
Yeah, but I have a bonus action.
You do. What is your bonus action? What would you like to do?
I would stabilize Captain Lazar.
That is correct.
yeah.
You
Spare
can.
the dying.
All right. You cast Spare the Dying on Captain Lazar. Captain Lazar, you are no longer making death saving throws.
Wait, I thought he was already dead.
No, yeah, 2 death, like 2 failed
I'm
deaths.
only mostly undead.
Yeah, that
Nearly
too.
dead.
That too.
All
I'm
right.
almost dead.
I'll also let you use half your movement to stand back up.
Sure, yeah, I'll do that too. I'll try, like, if I can, bring him more to the shore as well.
Okay. All right, Min, 'tis your turn. There's currently a big fiery demon guy kind of guy looming over you, breathing heavily,
Yes.
and with just all the fire in your face.
Right. So, how much does he weigh by chance? Does he weigh more or less than a duck?
Put him in water and see if he floats.
He's a witch.
Okay.
Interesting, because fire technically is insubstantial, but it does technically have mass and which is weight. It's going to be less than a pound. He technically weighs less than a pound.
Okay.
I'm not using the dice tower anymore. I think the dice tower somehow makes our rolls worse.
Well, we're gonna
I
test
don't-
that
and I
theory.
get stuff like
Okay, he's
14.
definitely sleeping now.
I did now.
Yeah.
Yep. You got me.
So I'm going to
Guilty as
I'm gonna
charged.
cast a Tensor's floating disc
All right.
as a chest plate, and I'm going to tackle the fire elemental into the river.
Is it my turn yet?
So you're going to summon the floating disc right in between you two.
Yes,
And
as like a
push
barrier,
him
and then
down.
push the barrier to press him into the water.
All right. What's your
No.
spell the save
I'm
DC?
no expert, but
My
All
14.
sleep in the same turn?
Actually, go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw real quick.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Clayton.
Hey,
you
man,
haven't
roll
shot
of
me
cool.
yet, did I?
Roll
Intelligence.
for like the
I fell
Saving
asleep in
throw.
the same turn.
Oh, I should be able to get this. I have a +7 for saving
Yeah.
throw.
You did.
320.
Only I just had like.
A dirty 20. Okay, as you're looking at this fire like thing and stuff, it has mass, it has a weight, but additionally, you get the feeling that like if you tried to push fire in a way, it wouldn't you wouldn't be able to just push in substantial fire.
But I'm using a magic barrier. I mean, I'm still doing the thing. This is what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, a magic barrier should be able to push the magic fire.
All right.
So I'm committing to it.
Okay, as you move forward and you watch as this fire elemental begins to just like part around the thing as you go through it, and sploosh, into the water.
Real quick, note to the editor, just dumb ways to die.
So passing through it doesn't do anything to it.
This is why we need Nick in the campaign, because he has a
Sadly
soundboard.
not.
I have a soundboard.
Yeah. You need to put it in the game.
However, you do make go ahead and roll me athletics check real quick. Let's see how big of a splash you make.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Big portal.
I'm an okay sized turtle. 7.
7. A little bit of water splashes up and gets a little bit of damage. About 5 points of damage.
Just start like water
Splashing him like a little kid.
Yeah. Like your
All
That will
right.
be my next move, is to, since I have the disc, to just use my turn to push the disc as like create a
big
wave
wall.
of water.
Oh, that's
Yep.
fair.
Honestly, that's pretty great. I would.
Great.
That's next turn though.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
All right, I'm about to go get an energy drink, but let's do this. So
I feel that.
I'm gonna go step. Surely I can. Am I flanking with werewolf if I could move here?
Yes.
Am I gravity off? No, crap. Let me fix that. Okay. How hard is it to get there? Do you want me to do anything?
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check real quick, just so you can. It is pretty unsure footing right here.
All right. I have a 8 roll, but the dice result says 1. Let's see.
Go ahead and roll again. Clear out all of your dice rolls, and then try rolling it again.
Here. Do you see that? That rolls as a 1.
Nope, it did not show up. So press press your right controller joystick in. Just like click it, and then press A, grab your dice, and roll it.
Oh, there you go. That's nice. 11.
11. Yeah, though the DC was 10 to be
Oh
able
my
to.
goodness! I wobble unsteadily.
Yeah, you barely make it as you kind of you're in heavy plate mail on this very crumbly kind of different thing as you begin to make your way, but
Here
you
you
are
guys-
flanking.
This is how it goes. I very heavily take a 5-foot step to the left, and then I drop down over here and as I'm losing my balance, I stab my sword into the ground where the fire elemental is, and I hit for an 11.
You do get advantage because you are flanking.
An 11
An 11.
twice. That's
All right.
funny.
An 11 does not hit, sadly. As
I wasn't even attacking. I was trying to keep myself sure-footed.
okay.
Yeah.
I do have to say that as you begin to walk, all of you begin to hear the sounds of creaking wood and the sound of shifting debris and stuff. And you watch as this structure over here is beginning to shift slightly. Oh, Lazar, does your instant fortress go away when you are unconscious?
I don't think so, because it's not
It's a magic
concentration.
word
It's not attuned to me.
That is
So-
fair. All right, but you guys begin to hear that this massive structure that has been kind of placed on it is wearing heavily on the structural foundations of these, and it might collapse at any moment. All right.
We got everyone else safe and sound. The building was coming down anyway.
Okay. Grave, that ends your turn.
Yep,
It is
turn over.
my fire elemental's turn. This guy is going to turn towards our fine aquatic friend and is going to make 2 fiery attacks. Natural 19 to hit. And then a natural, so a 29 and a 23 to hit. Min.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do about that. 23 will hit. But I'm
Only
in
three
water.
would even hit me, and I'm the
I was
most
gonna
armored.
say, is he underwater? Does that like change the
Yeah.
outcome for his attacks?
How far
6
Like,
feet
I
were
under.
really flopped into the thing, man. I am.
Submerged.
I was there.
Okay, all right. Tell you what, he'll take some damage from this, but he still hits ya.
All right, I can live with that.
You basically take damage from hot water.
That is going to be
Every day in the shower.
16 points of fire damage total.
That hurts. That hurts a lot.
Hey guys,
And
off in the distance.
He's gonna
greatest
take.
stimulant, and you hear him
He'll
roar.
take 5 points of cold damage.
Did you say Kratos?
Yeah, Kratos.
So you said I
give-
took 16?
16.
Okay. That kind of hurts, but
Okay. This guy flies up.
Hey Caleb,
Yes.
I just took a stimulant, and I scream out and I roar. I want everybody to get a 1d4 advantage, something. I don't know, to their rolls. Come on.
Ooh. Okay. Is that a ability that you have?
No, that's just something I made up because I drink an energy drink.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Red
yeah.
Bull gives you wings. We all have a fly speed of 5 feet.
White pineapple tastes pretty good. It's about a monster.
Okay. Grave. Does 18 hit?
It does not hit.
All right.
Am I getting attacked in the
where did
back?
Grave
You are
disappear?
getting attacked by this boy right here. However, the crit that I just rolled will hit.
I don't have
Oh,
that. I have 15 left, and you hit me like a 13 last time. Goodbye, guys.
Let's see how this rolls.
This is gonna be a TPK. This is gonna suck.
We've had that happen.
Are you
Episode
freaking
2.
kidding me?
Did you just max me?
No,
What
no,
do
no,
you-
no.
Okay, good.
I just rolled. This is what I rolled on my D6s. I rolled a 1, a 4, a 2, and a 1. That is
Confirm
going to
that,
be.
cameraman. Confirm that.
That is going to be 8 plus 3 for 9, 10, 11
Yeah, boy.
on a crit. That is obnoxious.
yeah,
Feel bad, bro.
boy.
Did you guys know they have the Little Dipper up there?
Yeah, I've been looking at the stars a lot as I pass out.
That one right behind you, Caleb.
I was wondering,
Caleb, it's
like,
behind you. That way, that way.
there's
Right there, Little Dipper.
I'm not gonna look.
all I see is my fan blades moving. I am not in the center of my room.
Hey, did you get rid of this?
I don't know what you're
Come
talking about.
Put him back.
Wait a minute. Did you really do that when we turned around? That's messed up, bro.
Put my fire elemental back. Where'd he go?
That's awfully messed up, brother.
I don't know. He ran away. He's somewhere under the table.
Where did he put it, dude? Seriously.
I just put it under the table, but there's no gravity.
You want me to grab it? I see it.
Yeah,
It's
grab
right
him.
here.
Okay. That's messed up, dude.
All right. With
Hold
that,
it in the book, and we fell for it.
wait, where did my werewolf guy go?
Did you
He
move
was-
that fire elemental, or is he supposed to?
Oh, did
be-
I grab the werewolf too?
You for sure grabbed the werewolf too.
Dude, you
Is that-
screwed
was
me!
that werewolf
All
there
the
already?
advantages I had.
No, he's
Oh, I got him.
stabilized.
He was also in the house.
It was his
Wow.
turn too.
Dave, are you
He's gonna
calling me the
fight the
chaotic
fire
one?
elemental. Where is he? Oh, there he is. All right, yeah. This guy,
I
he's
tried
gonna
to grab
turn.
both fire elementals, but I thought I only grabbed one.
Nope.
Are
he's
you
gonna-
sure it's not the one that's in the tree?
There's a fire elemental in the street?
No, there's
No,
a werewolf.
there's
in the tree.
werewolf. Oh yeah, there was another werewolf right here. Okay, you guys are dorks.
So is this werewolf supposed to be in? Was it supposed to be in the tree, or is that?
No.
I don't know. Maybe that's how they're hunting techniques. I don't know.
For the tree wolves.
They got the order to
Sorry
retreat,
for the-
find the tree. Yeah.
Dishonor on your whole family.
Dishonor
All
on
right.
me, dishonor on my cow.
Okay. All right. Edward, 'tis your turn.
Ah, yes. It is. Okay. Ah. Oop, there goes one of my hands. Let me refresh myself on the meta magic.
Take a crash course.
Alright, meta magic. Okay. We will use said meta magic to twin the spell I shall be casting at 2nd level.
Wait, you have
Alright.
magic?
Yeah.
He's a sorcerer.
That's cool.
Like a boss.
I mean, I had to study for my magic, but it's whatever.
Sorcerers are like the equivalent of the guys that just go through school and never have to study and still get A's on all the exams.
Hey,
We hate those guys.
don't reveal my secrets.
No, they don't
You just
get
go-
A's. They don't get A's. They get like B's.
No.
They coast on the B minus here. Alright. So I will be
The C's get degrees of magic.
The 2nd level spell I'll be doing is another Chaos Bolt. The first one will go to that one, and the second one will go to that one.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alright. First one is a 22.
That will hit.
Second one is a 17.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Heck yeah. Alright. Okay, I know what one of those is. It's the hard part, and so I have to actually pick what damage it is. Alright.
Yeah, I feel that.
Wait, we lost Grave. Where'd Grave go?
Oh yeah, we lost him a while ago.
Oh, I must have.
That will be 18 force damage on the first one.
All right. You watch as this chaos board impacts the very center mass of this being, and you watch as it goes and disappears in a blast of fire.
And apparently, Grave also disappears. Everyone's like, "Where is he?"
That was one powerful force spell. Alright, damage for the second one. Wah. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Aha! It will be 12 psychic damage to the other one.
Do these have intelligence?
It does take the psychic damage, and
Yeah,
it
well-
looks bloodied currently, or it's like half the size as it was originally.
It develops
looks
intelligence purely
It
to
looks
be
ashy.
hurt.
I'm
Alright.
the kid that just said the joke, but louder.
Okay, Edward, that ends your turn. Clayton, 'tis your turn.
Perfect. I'm gonna use one of my grip points.
Your
All right.
what point?
Grit.
Grit?
How many fire elementals are left?
2.
2. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use one of them, And I'm going to roll. Let's see if it rolls good. To hit. Ooh. Well, that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I can't attack, but because of the grip point, I get an extra D8 because I'm using violent shot. For each grip point expended, your attack gains +2 to the misfire score. If the attack hits, you can roll 1 additional weapon damage die per grip point spent. So I used 1, so it's 3d8.
What about the 1d4 from my roar?
That is a nice whopping 21 damage.
You watch as you level your gun to the left, and you watch as the blast of muzzle fire goes off as the bullet arcs across the intervening space, impacts a fire elemental directly in the center, blows a hole clear through, and you watch as it kind of fizzles and dies.
Perfect. Another one bites the dust. And
Why
then,
are you using
can I
that?
use my bonus action to try to fix the other gun?
Yeah, it would have to be a full action.
Have to be a full action? Can it be 2 bonus actions?
No.
Well, I don't have an action left, but I need to move around anyways. So I'm going to use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I'll go right there. Yeah, so that's what I'm
What
gonna
about
do.
the damage on your second shot?
No, because one of my guns is
You can
is-
use the same gun to shoot the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just need the other bullet.
Oh, well, okay, then I'd do that a little bit different. I don't think I can actually see that guy. No, I can't. Then can I, from here, climb up to here? To shoot the other guy? Mr. DM.
Yes. Didn't you already roll to hit?
Not my second shot. I
Okay.
only fired
Yeah.
once. Let's go with this one. And not so good. That would be an 11. Does 11 hit? I don't think it does.
11 does not hit.
Good, because I
Yeah.
rolled so many 11s, it'd be cool if he hit.
Alright, well, that's my action then.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. No, can't do anything else.
All right. With that, back to the top of the order. Clayton, Captain Lazar is currently stabilized. Yeah, just go ahead and roll a d20 real quick to see if you pop back up.
5.
He's still there.
Where
All
is
right.
Captain Lazar? Is he at the bottom of the house right there at the river?
Yeah, right
Yeah,
here.
I'm right here.
How far is that drop? Would it injure me? Just jumping?
Not if you jump down. That would be you'd be fine.
Got a cannonball into the river.
However, at the top of the round, additionally, you watch as this heavy thing sinks in to the building a little bit more as support beams crack. Burnt and damaged rubble begin to smolder as it begins to list to one side. It is in very heavy danger of toppling over and crushing people that are inside.
And the
Virion,
fire elemental's in there, so
it is your turn.
I agree. Yes.
Sorry, I forgot that I had muted. I forgot that I muted myself.
You
You're
still
good.
need it.
Cool. So,
But in your hand is doing lazy Susans.
what?
It's spinning in place.
It is.
Yeah,
That's cool.
impressive.
And then Min is like turning his hand like he's doing like a. Up goes the weasel.
Okay. Can I make like an acrobatics check to like get up here in my full movement for like 30 feet?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me athletics. Depending on how well you do, will be dependent on how far you can get up the wall.
Okay. Oh, jeez. 15.
You are able to make it up so that you are like halfway. Oops. Do you not have gravity turned off?
I don't know. No, I don't. Do I need gravity turned off?
No, that should be fine. Yeah, you're able to make it up, but that is all of your movement to get up there.
Like all 60 or all 30?
All 30.
Then I will hold my action to attack.
All right. Virion, as you make it up to this and you begin to look down, you see this fire elemental fighting this werewolf, but you also see directly down in the center, currently out of his werewolf form, is Xander.
Okay. I can't do anything about this tower. Lazar's still unconscious.
I'll let you like hold a reaction so that if he like wakes back up, you can yell at him.
Sure, I'll do that. Do I have to, like, one or the other, like, hold to attack or hold?
No, you're
to
fine.
react? Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, appreciate it.
Brave, it is now your turn.
Alright, I guess I know you can't see me, but what I want to attempt to do is drop down and spend my move, the rest of the move, to go over and use a Cure Light Wounds on my river buddy here.
All right, go ahead and move your character. Can you move him? You can.
So let's see, this is measured distance?
It does.
So that'd be like almost 15 feet to get there, okay. So I'll do that. That's too far, I can go here.
No, you can. I'll say you'll be able to get right up, like adjacent. Like you are barely able to make it up to him. Why isn't you
Alright.
stay?
Cure Light Wounds. I gotta read how to do it. I'm level 3, right? Okay, yes. Then it is one of these. Well, it's not that great, but you get 5 HP, and that should stabilize you.
Nice.
All right, Lazar, you pop back up at 3 hit points.
Dude, I have 3 hit points too. Well, I have 4, just kidding.
Wait, I thought he said 5.
Oh, 5. Sorry.
Yeah, I healed him for 5. And that should take my turn up.
All right.
Wait, can I look around and see where are the injured people?
Currently there's an injured guy in the river. He is currently stabilized. Additionally, you can see up when you were up here, you saw a couple people that were injured around here. You also know that there are people in the tavern that were slightly injured, but Clayton was able to stabilize most of them.
All right. Thank you for that info. That is my turn now.
All right. Talon, did you want to use your bonus action to shout at Lazar, who's now up?
I would very much like to, yes. So I shout to Lazar to say his keyword for the tower. He's about to kill everybody.
I need you to shout it out to him. Shout it out to him. Do the role play.
All right.
You find
I don't know what to say.
I'm so ready.
Lazar! Oh, that was awful. Yeah, dude, I can't do that.
No, it's so
Lazar, say the word. I don't know. Something like that.
The tower! The tower is falling!
Yeah, I say that.
No, what you said. But
No, you gotta be like Bleach. Like, you just gotta be like, Captain Lazar, it is time to reap.
I've never
He goes
seen
crazy.
Bleach. I've never seen Bleach.
Uh,
No, but
I just cringed so hard right now.
Lazar, it's time.
You and me both.
Do.
What the freak? Are we watching The Office now?
what?
All right, no, I look to the Tsar and I tell him to say his keyword to deactivate the tower.
All
I'm gonna
right.
look it up. I think I have to be touching it to do
He
it. but
does
I'm
have to
checking.
touch it. You do have to be touching it.
What was it? All right.
He knows
Uh,
you're now.
Because he's been unconscious, so he doesn't know that his tower is about to
Well,
collapse.
no, it actually just says the cube rapidly grows into a fortress that remains until you use an action to speak the command words, and that dismisses it. Which works only if the fortress is empty.
Because if he's able to activate it without touching it, just from speaking the keyword,
but
I would imagine.
That is true, but I believe that me and you talked, and for like other like purposes and stuff, you have to be touching it. Because if somebody else wanted to use your keyword to close it, I had talked about they would have to be touching it, so that you guys could have an epic race to the fortress to try to see who would
But
get.
yeah, but I think that might be only to open the door. I'm trying to read it.
Yeah, that sounds very inconvenient to me today. Can you please change it back?
You
They
know,
just keep things the way they work for,
we
D&D lore.
No,
set that back to the workshop. We'll go back to default right now.
I'm messing around, Caleb. I don't read it.
But I do
You
remember
like
us talking about it and think, I remember saying like, oh yeah, we have to touch it, but I thought that was something we read, and rereading it, and I don't see that anymore.
All right. Well, we'll go back and we'll reread it again and we'll discuss it. But for the time being, but here's the problem. Captain Lazar's. Okay. At the end of initiative, at the top of the initiative order, I'm going to roll a d20. If it is 10 or under, the building falls. If it is higher than 10, the building stays. But Lazar does not have an action to shout out the key phrase until the next round. So we will see if it falls.
Would I be able to deactivate it if I knew the phrase and I touched it?
If you knew the phrase and you called it out, you would be able to deactivate it. But I don't think you would know the phrase.
Then instead I would just yell to him, like, tell me the phrase so I could deactivate this tower before it kills everybody.
I mean, you don't have an action to do that yet either.
He technically held his action, but in order for him to, for Lazar to tell you, he would need a bonus action.
Alright.
We'll roll for it at the top of the round.
Good luck.
Min, I am
More
so
intense that
sorry,
way.
but I skipped you, so it is your turn.
The audacity.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just wasn't gonna say anything.
He's-
I'm gonna open up the scroll that Miracle gave me.
All right. As you open it up, you see it is a scroll of control water.
Huh? I'm gonna completely ignore any sort of caution or warning label on it, and I'm gonna use it.
Now that there's one elemental left.
Don't care. I'm gonna make it rain. By just basically grabbing a geyser of water and just dumping it onto the church building thing.
All right. Could you read?
Wait, hold on. If anybody here are like throwing like death saves, I think my right controller died. If anybody here is like throwing death saves, wouldn't that technically kill all of them?
No.
No? Okay.
It's just water.
Well, hey, I remember one time I was playing a campaign with him. It was like my first campaign, and he had me accidentally kill a guy because I like barely slapped him. So,
You were being snarky with me, okay?
hey, so I was just like, hey, I don't know what's going on. It was like my first time playing. I'm like, oh, okay, I accidentally killed the guy.
Okay, you watch as a geyser of water explodes out of the river. You watch it as it diverts.
Do I not
up.
have to roll for any of this?
No, it just consumes the spell scroll, and I believe it would be divert water, and you watch as the river goes. You watch as water begins to flow past your ankles and your up to your knees, Clayton, as it courses up over and a giant wall of water crashes down and dissipates into it, and you watch as the fire elemental disappears.
Nice. Well done.
Oh, all right. Edward, 'tis your turn.
Alright. Hear me out.
No.
How far are we willing to stretch the laws of magic for the sake of rule of cool?
Hey, magic has very defined rules, okay? You can't just sorcery magic this stuff. They follow
Magic
you have to
doesn't-
It's the
study-
definition of sorcerer, what do you mean? Reason I ask is I do have levitate that I think could keep the building up for a little bit longer.
I will say, if you cast levitate, it will provide a stabilization for it to make it through this round.
I'll take it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right, you
Yeah,
reach your hand out and you cast levitate, and you watch as the building kind of solidifies. Clayton, 'tis your turn.
Like a boss.
Perfect. Well done, Turtle. I'm getting that taken care of. I kind of stand up here and take a gander at the scene. Do I see any danger?
No, but you do see quite a large amount of people that are downed and or dying at this moment in time.
Okay.
At this and go ahead. Sorry.
I would take the opportunity to go down and try to retrieve some people, I guess.
Okay. As you go down and begin to like look around and stuff, the only person that looks to be still breathing is this one right here. This guy right here. You watch, yeah, no, this guy. You look down at the body of the guy down there, and you no longer see the chest rise or fall.
At the
Oh,
one
no.
that. Wait, so he is still alive or he's not?
The one that you are currently at is still alive. He's barely breathing. Currently making death saving throws, but he's the only one in the vicinity that is.
Okay, then can I grab him and pull him out of the wreckage and try to do stabilization with him?
Roll me athletics to see if you can climb this building with the body on you, with like carrying the body.
Well, oh crap. Let's see what my athletics is. Can I do acrobatics over athletics?
No, it would be athletics because you're carrying a body.
Then in that case, it's a 7.
It's pretty difficult terrain. You're not able to make it quite up the side of the building. So, but you're down there currently with him.
Well then, in that case, down there, can I try to do a
Stabilization? Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 and add your medicine.
Where's my medicine? Okay. Really?
I guess it's really.
That's a 6. That's a bullcrap. Hold on. Check. So yeah, I rolled a 6 for that one. But
that is not going to be able to be enough. You begin to kind of try to staunch some of the bleeding from his side as you kind of tie a tourniquet around his leg, but it's not looking too good for this guy. All right, that ends your turn. Back up to the top of the initiative order. You watch as the tower begins to creak ever so slightly, and slowly as the levitation spell breaks, it begins to tip and fall. Captain Lazar, 'tis your turn.
I can't hold it
Is
any
indeed.
longer, Lazar.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. Run up here. And I'm gonna hold my hand out and wait, or just like hold my hand out and wait for it to fall. And as soon as it falls and touches my hand, I'm gonna say the word to make it dissipate. Well, condense back into a cube.
You watch as it begins to tip further and further as Lazar holds his hand out. And at the moment it impacts his hand, he says in a whisper, "What do you say in a
I did
whisper?"
not hear the whisper. Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
said it. Did you not hear it?
No.
no.
We're all waiting.
That was a real good whisper, man.
We whisper only to the DM, right?
I've said it 3 times now. Have you guys not been hearing this?
No.
No.
I may have like some like noise cancellation that's like canceling out whispers.
That's
Interesting.
super funny.
I whisper in the darkness of night. Whisper, whisper.
In the darkness of night, whisper, whisper.
He whispers the key phrase, and you watch as phoom, the tower shrinks back and plops down in the center. At this moment in time, we do come out of initiative, but Virian, you'll be the first to act and do what you would like.
I vote for a break.
Okay. Was there somebody else aside from Xander down here that was still alive?
No. And at this moment, yes. So the one that Shaggy is helping currently is currently alive, and he's trying to help. But you look down at Xander, and he is no longer breathing.
Okay.
And Yuli, we are almost done. We'll be finishing up in about 20 minutes.
Then I am going to go down here, and I'm first going to go to the one that Shaggy's helping, and I'm going to do Spare the Dying on him.
Okay.
So he at least won't die. And then I'll do Revivify on Xander.
All right. As you go to touch the sword to the man that Shaggy was helping, you touch and you realize that he had died moments before. Top of the initiative order. He died.
Dang.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Then, yeah, I'm going to do Revivify on Xander.
Okay. You reach into your pouch and you pull out a diamond. And as you watch, you hold the diamond up to the sword. You place it to the palm of the sword and it absorbs into the steel of the blade. You hold this glowing sword aloft. You bow your head and you feel the guilt wash over you for a brief moment. But you know that this is the least you can do to repay the death that has happened in the wake of you. And you plunge the sword down into Xander's body. There's a blinding flash of light as you pull the sword back. And you watch the steady rise and fall of Xander's chest as his eyes flutter open. And he makes eye contact with you, Varian. And he says, "Ugh, did I die again, Xander? I mean, Varian, I'm hallucinating. Did I die again?"
It would seem so.
I hate doing that. Help me to my feet.
I help him to his feet and I tell him, I can't help you all the time.
Well, Varian, that was a Balor. You saw that, right?
I did. But
What in the 9 heavens and on earth in Sinis? What have you been chasing?
I'm not sure. We'll speak later. But for the time being, we have a job to do. So, let's clean up. Get the others.
Very well. At this moment in time, Xander calls out to all the rest of the werewolves, and they kind of transform back into their human forms, and they come and they begin to start moving rubble, trying to gather people that have been injured and are moving them towards the town center.
So are there survivors then? Or
anybody in the cathedral did not survive. However, there was several survivors in the tavern that you guys helped that still needed to be, they were stabilized, but they still need, healing and stuff. But within the cathedral itself, the only person that seemed to had survived was this werewolf, and then Xander that you brought back.
Yeah.
But the werewolves can begin to start carry the bodies back.
if only I could cast Revivify more than once. Just to have one of these guys talk to me.
No, got me. Wake up.
If only I had a special coin to be able to ask the guy 5 questions.
Yeah, like their favorite book.
Caleb, you need to watch that movie.
I'm working on it, okay? All right, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, I promised Mary I would eat her stew. So I'm going back in, walking through the hole in the wall in this tavern, and I am eating that stew, gosh dang it.
At this moment in time, Mary currently has John's head in her lap as she's kind of brushing her hair. You watch John is currently breathing but is unconscious, and she turns and, right, well, that was an eventful moment. Lazar, is it safe to come out now?
Yes, I apologize for all of that. We took care of it. Your stew is amazing. We have some people that are a lot more equipped than me to help John here to get him the help he needs.
Did you see me catch the building?
I am so proud of you, Edward. That was superb. If I was paying you, you would get a raise. But I don't have any money to pay you yet, so...
It means a lot coming from you, Captain.
Of course. Rumtooth would be proud as well.
At this moment in
May he
time,
rest in peace.
John kind of wakes up as Mary kind of like helps him, and they kind of like people begin to kind of wake up from unconsciousness and begin to kind of help with the effort of moving the bodies back. At this moment in time, it is very dark outside. People are using the light of torches to move different things. Grave, I would assume that you are helping move bodies and stuff.
Brave.
So you're asking me to move it? No, what
No,
I
I
was planning on
I was
doing
asking if you would, if your character would help move.
yeah, so I wanted to go around and stabilize people with like 1 HP heals.
Okay. Yeah.
15 times. Hold on, let me read that. I can do
Yeah.
that one 15 times, or I could do a more major one for like 3 HP and it cures diseases, but I'll go around and stabilize people.
Yeah,
And
you're
people
able
with their
to.
own accord.
Okay. No, that's fine. As you're going around, you're able to bring people back up. John, as John kind of wakes up and kind of rallies the village to kind of help bring people in and stuff. Clayton and Viriad, I assume that you Clayton, are you also helping out?
Yeah.
All right.
What's that?
As I kind of like see people like carrying bodies, I'm just gonna turn around and be like, "It looked like they need more help. Can I take this too with me? Do you need this? I'll bring the ball back. Can I?"
Yes, that's fine. I think they could use your help.
Okay. So I'm gonna like in one hand hold the bowl. I'm gonna leave the spoon. And I'm just gonna kind of like slowly slurp it from the bowl as I like try and carry, the smaller built people with my other arm over the shoulder, just eating my stew.
All right. As you are able to all kind of help move the dead back to the village center and stuff. At this moment in time, kind of Miracle kind of looks around and he walks up to John and he puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, I will have to notify the church about what has happened here tonight. They will be along shortly. And you watch as he disappears. Additionally, as like this is going on, Xander is going to grab you, Virian, and he's gonna kind of pull you off to the side. Virian, I'm going to have to go talk to the elders about this. I can no longer keep it a secret.
I think we've also lost Min.
Yeah, I had something over the sensor, but then when I came back, it still timed out somehow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've lost both Grave and Min. Your characters are gone.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just sleeping in the river.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost done anyways. So yeah, Varian responds and says, "Then go talk to them, but I need to keep going on. Like the others, go back to Comreich. They've done well, but this is where we part ways for now."
Very well. Virian, don't get yourself killed.
I'm not going to promise anything. My boy deserves to live in a world free of that thing.
He nods. Well, Virian, if I can get the elders on our side, you will not be the only one hunting down a Balor. And we'll put it down together.
Well, as long as I get the final blow.
He nods. He gathers up the rest of the blood hunters, and you watch as they kind of make their way into the night. At this moment, John kind of like calls out to everyone. All right, well, clergy should be here shortly to be able to cremate the bodies, or we might have to wait until morning to transport them to the nearest town. However, we should probably post guards for the night.
Agreed.
He kind of turns to all of you. You seem to be a
Hello.
bit more accomplished and good at this stuff than I am. So, if you would be so kind.
I volunteer. I watch them all night.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind helping you out.
I have a sentient sword. That'll help me. I have it. You all get rest. I'll watch over the bodies.
I appreciate what you're doing here, but I think it is best to at least have you get some rest as well. So we can rotate. We are all capable people. I only almost died today, so
And so did I.
I would.
Trying to
didn't
catch
take-
you.
I didn't take any
And
damage.
he does kind of look at you, and he's like, I do know the reputation of blood hunters, but and he kind of turns to Clayton. Clayton here has a reputation of being a sheriff over in the neighboring town, and I would feel a bit more comfortable if he helped take some of the watchers.
Then he can help me. But I'll stay up.
Not a problem. We'll orchestrate this.
What I'm hearing
Aaron?
is Captain and I will both take watches as well as the sheriff here, and we'll have the sentient sword as a backup.
I'm more of my own, but yeah, sure.
So I'll post up on a perch where I can kind of keep watch over things and have a good aim at anything that I see. Oops, didn't mean to grab you.
would you like a fortress to stand on?
That would be probably pretty wise. Would you mind creating it just over yonder?
What? Couldn't
Okay,
we put the
I'm
ball-
not a mason, though. It might take me like a good year to build a fortress, but I can do it. Yes. I kid, my friend. I kid. I throw a
Couldn't
cube
we
down
put the
on the
bodies
ground
in
and I
that fortress?
whisper to it.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
All right, where do you put it? Right here?
Yeah.
All right.
Varian votes to put the bodies in the fortress.
Ooh.
I do not know that would be wise. If I need to collapse it at a moment's notice to run somewhere or to do something with it, we would have to individually drag all the bodies out, and it just... I don't know that it is feasible.
That's fair.
Why would we have to take the
I really
bodies out?
do.
Clayton and Virian, go ahead. Virian and Clayton, go ahead and roll me Constitution saving throws real quick to see if you are able to stay awake for this, for the watch.
I rolled a 12.
I probably fell asleep. 7.
7, 12. The night is
I pulled a Yuli.
You fell asleep or you roll real bad?
both.
He rolled real bad, so he fell asleep.
The night is warm as ash begins to fall from the sky. White flakes begin to cover the landscape as they hit the ground and absorbed into the trace elements of ash and stone scattered throughout Sinus. The moon sheds a soft light on the surrounding landscapes as our two watchmen begin to look over the surrounding village. However, the night seems to weigh heavy on both of their eyelids as slowly they droop and they fall asleep. Clayton, you are awoken, however, to a sound. You start awake and you look off into the forest. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Ooh, a 23.
As you look out over the town, you don't see anything. But the sound that you heard came from behind you. And as you look off into the forest, you notice it. In the deep blackness of the forest, you notice a deeper black. Long black duster hanging around the ankles as you follow it up to the head, where a single black hat adorns the crown. But you notice it, and as you do, it chills you to the bone. A single bullet hole pierces the hat straight through. You recognize this person. This is Cyrus Sinclair, the first person you ever killed in your duties as a sheriff, and the previous sheriff of the town where you grew up. At this moment in time, his eyes lock onto yours. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, 8.
You are immediately paralyzed as your body seizes and your muscles stop. There's a brief moment where your eyes are forced shut, and when they open, you see the figure perched atop the battlements of this tower, crouched down, making eye contact with you. Now, ain't this such a predicament that you have found yourself in this night? Oh, Clayton. What are you doing here? Oh, wait, that's right. You cannot speak at this moment in time. Well, while I'm in the vicinity, I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He's going to reach down and he's going to unholster your gun. Cocks it back and places it to your forehead. Now, Clayton.
Does he grab the one that I haven't fixed yet?
That's a valid question.
I'm gonna roll a complete luck check real quick.
That would be so funny.
No, that's a 15. So he does grab your working one.
Yeah, he grabs it. That would have been funny.
That would have been funny though.
He places the gun to your forehead, cocks it back, and whispers to you. Now, Clayton, I need you to feel something. I need you to feel something deep within your soul. Clayton, I want you to feel despair. Bang! And at this moment, you kind of start awake at the top of the battlement. You look, as you look around and you kind of feel your forehead and stuff, you look around, there's not a single person in sight anywhere. However, you do see kind of leaning up against the battlements, currently softly snoring, you see Virion. He has fallen asleep. You get the sense that he probably will be very angry that he fell asleep, but he probably needs the rest. And the next person to do watch is Edward. All right. With that, you do get the sense that it, like, Virion should be left to rest, but you could probably wake up Edward for
Perfect.
his shift.
That's what I do.
Okay, you kind of nudge Edward with your foot. Edward, you are roused from your slumber.
Ah, sure. Oh, my turn?
Aye.
Oh, any events?
None to report.
Oh, alright. Well, you go and get some rest, though. I'm awake now.
That's good. We'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
All right. Edward, go ahead and roll me a perception check real quick.
We'll call it a 15.
All right, with a 15, as you look around at the moonlit town, the bodies far below you, part of the night goes by with no real incident. However, as the moon begins to be covered by some clouds, you hear a voice calling to you from off in the distance. Edward! Is that you? Edward! You recognize this voice. This is the voice of Captain Rumtooth.
Captain?
Rummy tooth.
Thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated. Now tell me, do I look dead to you?
Well, I suppose not.
At this point in time, you kind of look him up and down as you're kind of standing at the top of the fortress looking down. As the moonlight kind of glints off as he laughs, you see his face is pale, deathly pale, and his canines, his teeth were unusually long during life, but now they are fangs. As you look down at him, and he looks not so good.
I wouldn't say dead, but you don't look quite well either.
I guess that is fair enough to say. However, death has a way of, impacting a person in a different way. I felt something when I died, though. I felt it. I felt it deep within my soul. Ah, Edward, I felt the despair. Well, Edward, I have come to find you because I think that I'm putting together my crew again, and I think that you would make a fine addition. Come. You should join my crew again. We have things to do.
Oh, well, what about Captain Lazar? Lazar, should
Captain, you
we
say?
not bring him?
Captain? Did he name himself a captain?
Well, yes, in your absence, he did.
At this moment in time, he kind of springs up to be eye level with you, puts his hand on your shoulder and leans in. Edouard, Lazar will never be a captain. Come. I need you. We have things to do.
Well, I do suppose he already has a crew.
At this moment in time, go ahead and roll me a charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
Ooh. Okay.
You're decent at charisma.
We are decent in charisma.
You guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
That's fine.
Gotta pull everything back up. And why my headset had to die?
You can just roll it on your phone real quick.
That's what I'm doing. Alright, that's the first one. And the second one is a 19.
A 19.
What was the first one?
The first one was a 26.
Hot
dang.
dang. All right.
I have a
Well,
plus 8 to charisma saving throw, so.
a 19 does fail. As you look into Captain Runtooth's eyes, you know, you're right. Captain Lazar, Lazar, never should have been a captain. He's not really qualified for it.
Dang.
You should probably come join Captain Runtooth. He was your original captain. And you remember him saying that he's probably the best captain there ever was and ever will be.
And you know, Lazar never really gave me any titles, even though I was the only one loyal to him, so. Maybe I should go with Runtooth.
I just gave you a hypothetical raise, man.
Come, Edouard.
Where's that hypothetical money?
Come, Edouard. We have things to do. And he will turn and walk into the forest.
Alright, Captain. And Edward will follow.
All right. At this moment in time, Viridian, you start awake. Around you, you see that the moon has shifted in location. It has been hours since you were supposed to be been on watch. As you kind of start away, you realize that you have dozed off. As you are awakened, you are looking around and stuff. Go ahead and roll me a perception check real quick.
Okay, just a second. I think that's a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that you notice right off the bat. The first is as you look down at the town square, all the bodies are gone.
I wake up the party members.
You begin to call out to everyone as like the
Discreetly, I would add.
You kind of like begin to shuffle around, begin to rouse people, telling them the bodies are gone. And at this moment in time, you do notice something at the very edge of the forest. A black purple energy seems to course through some of the trees as shapes and figures begin to make their way deeper and deeper into the forest. And that is where we will end the episode.
My dear friends, come here, come closer. Thank you so much. You have watched the video, you made it to the end. Truly, it means so much to us. But we wanted to thank a couple more people. Of course, we thank you. You are one of the greatest people to thank because, quite frankly, we do this for you. This is for you to watch. Other than that, it's just a bunch of friends being idiots together. So, thank you. Obviously, we want to thank the Tavern Tales and Studio Shinto, who they created this beautiful game with all these fun things to play with, and it's a great place for us to come together to play the game we all love. All right, next up, we wanted to thank all of our players for everything that they do, the time that they take out of their day to come here every week and pull off stupid shenanigans like we do. So, thank you to all of the players, and to our DM, of course, as well, Caleb Reynolds. Very good DM. Top notch. Okay, let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, of course. There's a cameraman here. We are very grateful for our dear videographer, Trevor Jones. Thank you for all you do. There's just so many things. I have a good one. Babies from the Tavern. If you have not seen their channel, they also play D&D in Tavern Tales like us, and their content is perfect. I love it. You should go check them out. We will leave a little link here and down below as well. With that, I think that's all of the thank yous that we have. But just a petit little reminder to subscribe if you are not subscribed, so that you get all of our notifications when we are posting our fun videos for you. And to watch it for the shorts that we will be posting, and then come back here to this video, find the timestamp, drop it in the comments, and we'll give you a little shout out here. So thank you again for everything so much. Goodbye, and we will see you next time on the Arcane World. Bye bye.